Oh, there it is. Sprawls and spins. Three, two, one. All right, let's go. Come on, 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, the spins are a little awkward just because the dummy's so low. So what I found myself doing was mixing in the jump overs. I would do a sprawl on one side of the dummy, drop my head and shoulder, let my legs go up and over the dummy, jump up, do a sprawl, do some jump overs, just to mix it up a little bit. I thought it felt appropriate. Torrenados coming up next, all right? We're on camera. So try to beat your last number. 67, 72, what was it?
73.
All right, let's go. All right, what'd you guys get?
54.
72.
So there.
I'm gonna have to go back and count that, but I think it was 74, 75.
All right. Well, I did that one for junior. I did 119.
What?
So yeah, 119. So that one's for junior right there. And you know, it could be replayed. Somebody can watch it, whatever. All right, next up, back step pass. 3, 2, 1. Danielle's going to take the dog clippers to me today. Get all this cut off. Yep. Armbar from the mount. We did some details on that, right, a couple weeks ago. You can stop at your S mount or just keep going. All right, arm bars from the mount. All right, ready, 1, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Around the world. Hey, Eric, I wanted to see your dummy today because watching you, the way you handle it and lift it up and move it and throw it, I'm like, that don't look like 120 pounds to me. That looks like a little 70-pound dummy. And you proved me wrong. You showed me you got a 120-pound dummy over there. That's good, man. You're a strong dude. I can't move it like that.
What was that Greek story with the guy that lifted a bowl every day?
Oh, yeah, Milo and the bull, the calf.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, around the world, whatever you guys want, improvise. Yeah, I think it was the story of Milo. I mean, I don't think it was the kilo, but I think it was Milo. he took a young calf and lifted it above his head and did it every day so many times, and then did that every day. But of course, as the calf grew bigger, you know, Milo had to grow stronger until one day he could lift that. I mean, I doubt it was a bull, but if you've ever seen a real bull, you know, they're like 1,000 pounds. But all right, next over, what do we got? Bent over rows. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Man, those things, those are tough. I'm only getting 12 of those per arm. Barely. All right, Ogoshi. So you might want to start standing your dummy up. You just basically got to get that thing up on your hip. And then that's a major accomplishment right there. And then you just see what you can do with that. You know, you could do little squats. You could just hold it. All right. I mean, heck, just pushing that sucker up in the air is exercise. Remember to grab the belt from the back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You guys got them up? Good job. Nice. Come on, Talia, get them on your butt. There you go. You got to get under more, a little bit more of the butt. Now you look at me for a second. Ugh, I got my arms free because it's on my butt right. It's going to take some learning. You got to grab the belt, get your hips in and under and bend your knees. "30 seconds. There you go. Whew. I'll see you, Sierra. Oh, yeah, these are toasty. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the dummy up. Hold the dummy up. Get him up on his feet. Get him up on his feet. There you go. So Talia, I saw you. That looked kind of hard. And I think why was because your hips might not have been low enough. So what you got to do is you literally got to get your hips down and bend your knees, and then it'll just fall there. It'll go right there. It should feel it should feel almost effortless. And if it's not, and you feel like you're pulling the dummy, struggling with the dummy, you just aren't in the right spot with your hips. All right, so look here. You just hold Bruce Lee, twist the dummy, move the dummy, let him almost fall but not fall, and challenge your core. Just doing this sideways for me works really well. Just doing something like this. Yeah, that's hard. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can let the dummies down. Hey, were you guys able to get the core activated on that? Hey, for me, it was actually pretty simple. All I got to do is let the dummy go to my left and let the dummy go to my right, like this. I stand in front of them and I go like this. I just go a little to the left. And right there, that's hard for me. A little to the right. That is hard for me. You guys see what I'm doing there, right? I just let them go to the left. And I bring them back. All right, we're back to sprawls. Five seconds. All right, back to sprawls. Maybe throw in a couple jump passes.
Kneeling press.
We're missing 2.
Yeah, we're at the top. Aren't we at the top?
We didn't do the kneeling press
Shit. You're
or
right.
the one-arm grip.
Oh, you're right. All right. One arm grip, guys. And the kneeling press, we didn't do any of that, did we? All right. Did somebody wave their hands at me and tell me, Gary, I messed up? I usually might miss one, but I don't miss 2 exercises in a row or 3. Jeez. All right. Kneeling presses. Nice. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Yeah, I messed up, didn't I, guys? I went right from Ogoshi's right to the top of the list. I shouldn't have done that. So you were right. You did the presses. And now we've got the one-arm grips. Wait. Somebody tell me what we're doing here. Because I did a round of core, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah, we're doing the grips now.
We're doing grips, and then we'll be at the top of the list after this?
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Man. Maybe we ought to change this as being something wrong to a slapping motion, like you guys are slapping me. Like, Gary, push, 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 push. All right. Gary, push, 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 push. We're not doing that. All right, one arm grips. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Wow. That one arm grip was really tough for me right there. One of my arms, I mean, literally, I was just like, I don't think I had another 2 seconds left in me, at least with my left arm. I'm looking forward to getting better and stronger at that, but not overstraining my arms too. Be careful of doing that. If you feel like you're straining it or hurting it, that can actually set you backwards. All right, so we are at the top of the list now. The yellow screen seems to tell me that. All right. All right, 10. I'm definitely sweating. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So Talia, I'm going to count you this time for Torrenados. All right. 73. I'm going to beat that. Man, I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to feel that core. I'm going to feel my belly lit up. All them intercostals and little muscles near and around the ribs and back. Even the butt a little bit. All right. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Got to pick it up. 23, 24, 25, 26. There you go. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. No slow down. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Come on, 71. Faster. 2, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I don't know if my words were real time or if there was a video delay or not, but I counted 85. Hey, when you guys eventually touch a human being in the gym and you grab the knees and you Torrenados around his ass like he was just a piece of tissue paper, I want you to come up to me and tell me about it right away. All right. Even if I'm in the office, you just got like, excuse yourself, tell Junior, whoever's down there, whatever, like, hey, I got to go see Professor Gary. I got to tell him something. All right. I want to know when that happens. All right, here we go. Back step pass. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, Eric. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. There is a phenomenon in the martial arts when you execute a move and it surprises you. And it surprises you because it just happened without thought and it happened with ease. I could give you so many examples of when that's occurred, but it's a glorious, glorious moment in the martial arts and it's enlightening. And when you see it and feel it, you'll always remember it. And drilling like this helps create those moments, you know, to move without thought. That's the objective, to move without thought. Because if you have to think, it gets in the way. You don't have time to think. You just have to react. You have to do. All right, armbar from the mount. Wow. I mean, since day one, Sierra, you've made so much progress with that. 2, 1, time. Good job, you guys. Sometimes, and we'll have to take time and discuss this, but sometimes you'll go for an armbar and you'll be in sort of like an S-mount position. And what they'll do is they'll hide the arm you're getting, or they'll hug it and their other arm will be on top. Or maybe the other arm will be up in the air, and maybe they'll turn on their side to try to push you away with this far side arm. And then when that far side arm is there, all right, you're just like, all right, I'll take that. And you go back and you attack that arm the other way, all right? I call that move the switch juji. We'll get into that one day, all right? That's a fun move. I think I see that in our drilling. All right, around the world, okay? All moves, all combinations. I'll yell some out to you. So don't forget about your passing techniques. The knee cut pass. Even that fancy cartwheel. Remember we did that fancy cartwheel a couple times? We did that fancy cartwheel. Obviously, you've got your Torrenados. I don't know if I showed you guys the X pass. But you got the X pass. What else? We've done, you remember the knee on bellies? And you switch over to the other knee on belly and you just keep going back and forth by leaning forward, kicking yourself in the butt. Those are fun. We do side control to top mount. You can do that jumping up to a knee on belly and then just forcing your way to the other side. Nice. I like the cartwheel, Sierra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. It's for bent over rows. Those bent over rows they're hard. All this stuff is hard for me. This second half is hard for me. Do you notice how, like, on the screen, I divided it up into 2 sections? First section is technique. Second section is more like weight training, resistance training. One day, if you're grabbing somebody by the gi and they just can't rip your hand off and you just look at them and smile and grin, come up, tell me. I want to hear about that too. How you have, like, the grip of iron. All that dummy training, grabbing that belt. It's just like, gosh. All right, bent over rows. Woo. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, we're developing grip strength in that exercise too. Grip strength is fun. let me explain. There's been periods in my life where I go through these like hand training phases where I grab tools and I just will drive and just grip these tools and do these things. And I'll get to these points where my hands become like, I mean, freaking weapons. I mean, and just, it's fun when you just, not just in martial arts, sometimes, I don't know, you'll just grab somebody, right? Like a kid, right? And you'd be like squeezing, or even, I don't know, you just squeeze. And it's just like, they think that you're already squeezing hard, but you got more. And you can squeeze even harder. And they think, oh my gosh. And then you can even squeeze harder, right? And just little things like taking gumballs and squashing them in your fingers. Just little stupid things are so fun. All right, next up, Ogoshis. All right, so we're going to try to get lower, Talia. We're going to get like your knees, and you're just going to let it go on your hip. Make sure you're grabbing the belt, really throwing your right hip far through, and get that thing up and onto your butt. See, I think you got to get lower because it's too heavy. The legs are sticking out too much for you. All right, maybe. All right, just go with that. All right. You don't need to squat. You don't need to do nothing. Just hang out. Man, that would be a great screenshot, by the way. All right, come on, guys. Hang in there. 20 seconds. Hang in there. I'll give you your 10 seconds. Get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Now, if you slam your dummy down, actually, you know what? You can. I forgot. I wrote the program like that. That's why I was confused. I wrote it down so that I make you guys have to pick the dummy up again. That's why I did kneeling presses next. Hey, Tali, you did a much better job that time. You got it. You got that dummy up. So we're into kneeling presses. Yeah, I know. You're waiting with the dummy like that, thinking we're going to do something up there. Nope, we're not. We're going to do kneeling presses. Unless you want to do it like that. You could do it like that. You want to try to push the body? It might even be heavier. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Nice, Talia. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, maybe we'll do that next class, Talia. Nice. That's cool. I like what you're doing too, Eric. You're working the core and triplanar stability with your shoulders. Yeah, Talia, once you get something like that going, you got to keep, you can't stop, right? 40 seconds, halfway. $30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hey, Talia's got a new variation, guys. She's doing the presses by standing and holding the dummy up, and she lowers it to a shoulder, pushes it, lowers it to the other shoulder. I think she's doing like a mid-grade squat during that exercise too.
Yeah, my triceps are burning.
Yeah, I think we'll do that next time. I'll throw that in. That's a good exercise. One arm grips. These are painful. Ten seconds. All right. So last one, the core twist. I got all messed up last time, and I think I did that when you guys didn't. But the idea is that I get that dummy up and I grab it by the grips in the front, like the crosses that are in front of the chest. And I just stand there and face it, and my arms are a little bit straight with a little bend in them. And I just kind of lean the dummy over to the left while trying to stay focused on the front with my chest and my shoulders. And like, it gets to a point where that dummy just is about to fall over, but I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And I bring it back. And when I do that, that really challenges my core. So just get inventive. You could try what I just described or do something else, but just lighten up your midsection. All right, let's go. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wasn't watching you guys to see what you're doing with that. But let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. All right. Woo. Sweaty selfie moment. All right. What do you guys think about those Ogoshis?
Pretty awesome.
Ladies,
It's heavy.
you were way off to the side of the screen, and I couldn't really see the details. but it looked to me like it was up in the air, right? It was up. It was good.
Yeah, just
All right.
barely.
And Talia, it looked like the challenge was placement of your hip in the right spot to get that center of gravity, right? So I want to kind of review that real quickly. Because like, Eric, you can relate. Once you learn, like in judo, that you lower yourself and you lower your hips, that you don't just pull people to you, you don't just yank them to you and just throw them with your upper body strength, but you drop and you get those hips down. You remember that feeling, right? You can get a little of that here. So let me show you wrong first. Wrong would be for me just to put my hip here and think that I'm just going to pull it up onto me. And if I do that, the dummy's heavy. Can you see how it's just hanging over there? And it's off the ground, but it's heavy. It just doesn't want to come up, right? So what I need to do is I need to drop my hips, right? I need to drop them. And if I drop them, it just goes right on. And if it goes on, it'll stay on somewhat level. I mean, look at my hands, right? In fact, my hips were so low under the point that the dummy wanted to fall over on the other side. You know what I mean? So I think that might be something for practice, maybe before the next session. You know, just get the hang of that. And the thing is, I don't know where your hips are in relation to mine, but normally if your hips are higher, it's harder for you to do those kind of things. Like tall people often complain in judo. Like, don't they, Eric? Tall people complain. They're like, I don't like Ogoshi. I don't like Ippon Seinagi. I don't like anything where I got to get my hips down. Well, that's because their dang hips are so high. They got to go real far to get to where they need to be. And height is also a relation to your opponent. If your opponent is real short, well, that it's the same thing, right? You could be a short person, but if your opponent's shorter, you still got to get your hips real low. So I find that really interesting. And also kind of something to learn in here with a dummy, because when we do this with a human being, it's very similar, right? It's very similar. What else? What was the other new move? Oh, the core thing. Just real quick before we go, were you guys getting that or not getting that? No? Okay. So imagine somebody is just standing in front of me and they're drunk and they're at a party and they start to fall over, right? And I got to hold them while I'm standing. I'm going to be like, whoa, 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 don't fall, right? It's going to be challenging to me to hold them up, right? And if they go past a certain point, I can't hold them no more. They're going to fall. I take my dummy and I try to bring him, I don't know, maybe it's a her, I don't know. All right. I try to bring her right to that point where I feel like she's going to fall, but she's not falling. And if I can get that dummy right there, I am just lit up. I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's up to me how hard and how painful I want to make it. I can either go right here and it's easy, or I could go too far and it's going to be, whoa, and it's going to fall. So you got to find that point, right? And so what I do is I stay frontal. I don't twist the dummy like this. I hold the dummy like this, and I hold it by the grips, and I just go like this. And all of a sudden, it's just like it starts to feel like it's going to fall. And I'm like, no. I'm like, and I bring it back. And I don't know if you guys could hear me during that round, but I was like, because it was hard, right? That's one of those things, like you make it as hard as you want to make it, you know? But I think I'm going to feel that tomorrow, because like I didn't just feel it here. I felt that like go down like into my butt, my hips, even my neck, my shoulders, like everything was just like, Thanks, guys. Have a great and wonderful Saturday. And I look forward to Eric's next masterpiece. He's getting better and better at that. And you're getting your stride, Eric.
public speaking is hard, but you know, the more you do it, the more used you get to it. But it's awkward as hell. I'm like panicking while I'm doing it, and I'm like stumbling over my words, but I guess I get through.
Yeah,
That's how you get through things, is you just keep doing it even though it sucks.
I look forward to it too. And hey, and if you guys come across a really cool match, or you see something and you're like, gosh, that looked really interesting. Those two people, women too, not just guys, right? Any fight you see, throw it at us. All right. I'm sure Eric would take a look at it, and it might even be your match. That would be cool too, right? I mean, Talia, do you have any matches?
I do, but no, thank you.
Well, all right. Well, just a thought. All right.
I know the feeling.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.